Hello friends, welcome back once again to my exam coaching classes. First of all, thank you so much for watching my videos and thank you so much for your support. So today our topic is speed, distance and time. So this topic is very important for all competitive exams. So but our focus is IBPS 2023 and your exams are coming in the month of July, August. So we are preparing for IBPS 2023. Okay, so this topic is also one of the very important topics, speed, distance and time, and you will get a lot of questions from this topic. So let us see what are the important concept of this particular topic, and based on that we will be solving some of the very important questions also. So let me take you to the topic. So before going to the topic, I just want to inform you, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, and we are continuously uploading videos on quantitative aptitude, reasoning and English. And at the same time, I would like to request you to subscribe for app My Exam Coaching. Kindly download, and the link is given in the description, where you will get a lot of questions on quantitative aptitude, reasoning, English, then mock test series, sample papers, everything you can download from this app. Okay. Further, if you have any doubt to clarify, you can call in this number, or you can WhatsApp or call me in this number. And if you have any particular topic on which you want a video, kindly write it in the comment box so that I can make videos on that particular topic and I can give to you. Right? So let us go to the topic. Let us go to the questions and then solve it. So when we talk about speed, distance and time, students, some of the main points we have to remember is, this is one of the very important topic for all competitive exams. So this important formula you have to remember first, that is the relation between speed, distance and time. We have speed and distance and time. We have a very important formula, speed is equal to distance divided by time. So using this formula, you can make these three formula, like distance is equal to speed into time, and speed is equal to distance divided by time, and time is equal to distance divided by speed. This is the basic formula we need to understand for solving all questions based on speed, distance and time. So I request you to note this formula. If you are not aware of this formula, please note it. Distance is equal to speed into time, very important formula. Similarly, you can find from here, speed is equal to distance divided by time, and time is equal to distance divided by speed. These are the basic formula we have to study before going to the chapter speed, distance and time. So now, having said this, let us see how to use this. Before that, there are some conversions, units and conversion. Next main topic is unit and conversion. We will be solving questions based on this important concept, right? If the distance is given in kilometers and the time is in hours, then the speed must be in kilometer per hour. One of the very important concept. Sometimes the speed will be given in your questions in kilometer per hour, and sometimes the speed will be given in questions in meter per second. So these two concepts are very important. If the answer is to be found out in kilometer per hour, then you have to solve the question in kilometer per hour. If the options are given in meter per second, then you have to solve the question also in meter per second. Okay, so how to convert that and what is the importance of these two numbers? This is what I want to explain to you. These two numbers are very important, and how we are getting it, let us see that. Here first we are finding out kilometer per hour, then we are finding out at meter per second. What actually this kilometer per hour and meter per second? For example, let us take it this way. 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to, we know 1 kilometer means there is 1000 meter, divided by 1 hour means 60 minute, and each minute is 60 second. So 60 into 60 second. Understand this concept very clearly. 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters and 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and each minute is equal to 60 second. So this is equal to 60 into 60, total 3600 seconds. So I can write 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 1000 divided by 60 into 60, 3600, 3600. This is in meter and this is in second, meter per second. So now I can cut these two zeros and two zeros here. So what I will get, 10 by 36. What is 10 by 36? It is equal to 5 by 18. That means I got a very important formula here. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Very, very important formula, and this formula you have to remember. 1 kilometer per hour is converted into meter per second, that will be equal to 5 by 18. So that is the value it is given here. When the speed is given in kilometer per hour, to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, we need to multiply by 5 by 18. Now I'll tell you how to do this. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So now tell me, if it is 1 kilometer per hour, it is 5 by 18. Now we have 2 kilometer per hour. So that will be equal to what? 2 into 5 by 18, which is equal to 10 by 18. Or you can say 5 by 9 meter per second. If I have 10 kilometer per hour, so this will be equal to what? 10 kilometer per hour is equal to 10 multiplied by 5 by 18. So what will happen? 5 into 10, 50 by 18 meter per second. So whatever you want to convert, you have to convert that kilometer into meter per second. You have to multiply by 5 by 18. You have to multiply by 5 by 18. So now kilometer per hour to convert into meter per second, you have to multiply by 5 by 18. But when you convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, this will become just opposite. 5 by 18 will become 18 by 5. Kilometer per hour. Now let me write this way. Kilometer per hour to meter per second. Okay. So kilometer per hour to meter per second, when you convert, you have to multiply by 5 by 18. But if you convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, then you have to convert, you have to multiply by 18 by 5. So these two are very, very important for formula for exam. Conversion from kilometer per hour to meter per second, you have to multiply by 5 by 18, and conversion from meter per second to kilometer per hour, you have to multiply by 18 by 5. 18 by 5 and 5 by 18. So all this we will complete, we will use it when we solve questions. Okay. So let us go to the next important point. Concept of relative speed. Now this concept I'll tell you. Suppose we have trains moving like this in parallel tracks. Okay, so now let me tell you like this. One train is in track 1 and another train is in track 2. This is train A and this is train B. Train A is moving in this direction and train B is also moving in this same direction. So they are in same direction. When they are in same direction, when two bodies are moving in the same direction, their relative speed is equal to difference of their speed. Very, very important point, difference of their speed. So relative speed is equal to A speed minus B speed. That is a difference. That is when they are in the same direction. Understand all this concept very, very clearly. Then it becomes easy for you to solve your questions. Okay. What is that? Train A is moving in this direction and train B is also moving in the same direction. So they are in the same direction. When they are in the same direction, then the relative speed is equal to A minus B, or you can say B minus A. A minus B ले लो या B minus ले लो, एक ही फर्क नहीं है, because speed दोनों का speed का difference find out करना है. ये मान लो speed of A is 60 kilometer and speed of B is 45 kilometer per hour. So 60 minus 45, we will take it as 15. Suppose A is 45 and B is 60, then also we will take difference is equal to 15. So difference between the speed of A and the speed of B, we will take when they are in the same direction. So this is what I am telling. This is when they are in the same direction, when they are in the same direction. But let us take the other condition. Suppose two trains are moving, and suppose train A is moving in one direction. This is train A, and train A is moving in this direction, and train B is moving in opposite direction. So they are what? They are in opposite direction. When they are in opposite direction, when two bodies are moving in opposite direction, then their relative speed is equal to sum of the speeds. Here, relative speed will be equal to A plus B, or you can take it as B plus A, whatever it is. Understand this very, very clearly. When two bodies are moving opposite direction, speed will increase. When speed will increase, then we have to add. So we have to add this. A plus B find out karna hai, ya B plus A find out karna hai. So when the trains are moving in opposite direction, then we will add for the relative speed. And when the trains are moving in the same direction, then we will find out the difference between the speed. Difference between the speed when they are in the same direction, and sum of the speed when they are in the opposite direction. So these 2 points are very important and very clear. Next, concept of relative speed in ratio. If the ratio between the speed of moving object is x is to y, then the time taken will be y is to x. We know when the speed increases, time taken will be less. Understand it very clearly. आप कोई गाड़ी चला रहा है, so आप जब तेज चला रहे हैं तो टाइम कम लेते हैं, जब स्लो चलाते हैं तो टाइम ज्यादा लेते हैं. सो व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग, स्पीड और टाइम का यही रिलेशन है. स्पीड जब ज्यादा होता है तो टाइम कम लेते हैं, और स्पीड जब कम होता है तो टाइम ज्यादा लेते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट, व्हेन स्पीड इंक्रीसेस देन टाइम टेकन विल बी डिक्रीजिंग. तो स्पीड एंड टाइम उल्टा चलता है. स्पीड इंक्रीसेस, टाइम कम होता है. स्पीड कम होता है तो टाइम ज्यादा लेता है. सो वही चीज को अगर आप रेशियो में डालेंगे, if the ratio between speed of two moving body, there are two train A and train B. There is train A or train B. ट्रेन A और ट्रेन B का स्पीड का रेशियो x is to y है, देन टाइम का रेशियो y is to x होगा. What does it mean? ट्रेन A और ट्रेन B, if the train x is speed of train A is more, then the time taken by the train A will be less. Speed will be more, time will be less. Speed will be more, time will be less. Understand this very clearly. Similarly, when speed is less, time taken will be more. So if the speed of two train x is to y ratio में है, then उनका time y is to x ratio में होगा. So what does it mean? This is the ratio of speed ratio, and this is the ratio of time ratio. When speed ratio is x is to y, then their time ratio will be y is to x. So this point is very clear. And next point is, if two bodies P and Q are moving in opposite direction from two different places and reach at a common place in T1 and T2 hours, then speed of P by speed of Q equal to under root T2 by T1. This formula is also very important formula for solving your equation. What does it mean? Let us take from here, for a train P starts in this direction, and from here train Q starts in the opposite direction. So what I want to tell is, this is city 1 and this is city 2. First city 1 say P is starting in this direction, and city 2 say Q is starting in this direction. So now they are coming this way and Q is coming this way, and suppose they are reaching at this point M. At this point M, इधर से M पहुंचने में P T1 टाइम लिया और इधर से M पहुंचने में Q T2 टाइम लिया. Then there is a ratio between their speed and time which is given by this formula. Understand this concept very, very clearly. This is city 1. From city 1, one train P is starting, and from city 2, the train Q is starting. Train P goes with the T1 time में it reaches M. Train Q T2 time में it reaches M, and their speed, मान लो the speed of P is X and the speed of Q is Y, then speed or time का ratio is given by speed of P by speed of Q equal to under root T2 by T1. This is also one of the very important formula. All these formula are very, very important for solving important questions. So now let us practice this formula by using all this formula in different questions. Questions में ये formula कैसे use करना है? So part 1 we will be solving some questions. In part 2 and part 3 we will be solving more and more questions. So I hope the formula is very, very clear to you. Now let us go to some more main important parts. When a train crosses a stationary object like pole, man, etc., distance traveled by is equal to length of the train. For example, let me explain to you this way. Suppose there is a track. This is the this is a track, and one pole is here. And the train is moving in this direction. This is the train. And the train is moving in this direction, and this is the pole. Or you can say a man is standing here. A man standing here, and they are standing in the platform. They are standing in the platform. So now this train moves in this direction. This train goes like this. The train crosses a stationary object like pole or man. Distance traveled is taken as on length. In this case, whenever a train crosses a pole or a man, distance is equal to length of the train. मान लो ये train 150 meter length है, so distance will be equal to 150 meter. Very, very important point. Whenever the train crosses a pole or a man or any stationary object. Stationary object meaning क्या है? Stationary object मतलब जो चीज moving नहीं है. Pole is not moving. Man is standing on the platform. So whatever is a stationary object, then distance is taken as length of the train. Length of the train is taken as the distance. So this point is clear. Second, when the train passes a stationary object like tree, man, pole, post, consider the stationary object as a point object. So here we will consider this as a point object. Point number 2 is not very important. Leave it. Next, when a train passes a platform, bridge or tunnel, then the distance covered is equal to sum of the length of the platform and train. Now, when this train is moving, and here we have a platform, and suppose this platform is 300 meter long and this train is passing which is 100 meter long. In this case, distance is equal to 400. 300 plus 100 which is equal to 400. What is the meaning of this? कहने का मतलब ये है जब ट्रेन प्लेटफॉर्म या ब्रिज या टनल को क्रॉस करते हैं, so the total distance traveled will be equal to sum of the length of the train. Length of the train 100 मीटर भी लेना है, प्लेटफॉर्म का जो लेंथ है 300 मीटर वो भी लेना है, दोनों को ऐड करके total will be equal to distance. Understand this concept very clearly. When a train passes a pole or a man, length of the train का length जो भी है that is taken as the distance. लेकिन when the train passes a प्लेटफॉर्म को जब क्रॉस करते हैं या ब्रिज को क्रॉस करते हैं या कोई टनल को क्रॉस करते हैं, so then total distance is taken as ट्रेन का भी लेंथ और प्लेटफॉर्म का भी लेंथ, या ब्रिज है तो ट्रेन का भी लेंथ एंड ब्रिज का भी लेंथ. अगर टनल है देन टनल का लेंथ प्लस ट्रेन का लेंथ, टोटल डिस्टेंस विल बी इक्वल टू, ये दोनों को ऐड करना है. थर्ड पॉइंट, सो दिस इज क्लियर. व्हेन द टू ट्रेन्स आर मूविंग क्रॉसिंग ईच अदर देन टोटल डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू सम ऑफ द लेंथ. इधर से एक ट्रेन ऐसे जा रहा है और इधर से एक ट्रेन ऐसे जा रहा है. This is train A and this is train B, and this train is moving in this direction and this train is moving in this direction. Now मान लो ये 100 मीटर का लेंथ है और ये 150 मीटर का लेंथ है. Then in this case total distance is equal to 100 plus 150 which is equal to 250 meter. We have to take the sum of the length. So this point is also clear. Whenever you have two trains moving, then the total distance is equal to sum of the length of the train. दोनों ट्रेन का लेंथ को ऐड करना है. It's very important point. So these are the important concept. If you are clear with this concept, you can solve some of the important questions. So again, some formula, you can go through this formula also. This is for relative speed and relative distance. So when we solve this type of questions, I will explain this. Let us go to the questions. First question. A bus covers a distance of 300 km in 5 hours. So क्या दिया है? What is given? 300 km it covers in 5 hours. So 300 km it's the distance, 5 hours is the time. तो speed क्या होगा? Speed is equal to distance by time, that is 300 by 5 which is equal to 60 km per hour. 60 km per hour. Now क्या दिया है? What speed should be maintained? Speed हमें find out करना है. What speed should be maintained by the driver to cover the same distance? Distance same हो, distance is 300 km with 4 by 5 of the previous time. पहले जो टाइम लिया उसका 4 by 5th. पहले जो टाइम लिया वो कितना था? फर्स्ट जो टाइम दिया था वो 5 hours था, तो उसका 4 by 5th. So new time will be equal to what? New time will be equal to 4 by 5 of 5. So 5 और 5 cancel हो गया, we got 4 hours. Now speed find out करना है. Speed is equal to distance by time. So distance कितना है इस बार भी? 300 है. 300 divided by time is bar 4. So this will become what? 75 km per hour. So from the given answer, you can mark 75 km per hour. Option D is the correct answer. So we got the correct answer. Understand the question very clearly. After reading the question, understand what you want to make. After reading the question, understand what you want to make. इस क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया है? Distance of 300 km is covered in 5 hours. 300 kilometers 5 घंटे में कवर करते हैं. तो हमें पता है कि स्पीड इज इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम. हमें वो ट्रेन का स्पीड फाइंड आउट किया 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर. नाउ क्वेश्चन में ये पूछा गया है कि व्हाट स्पीड शुड बी मेंटेन्ड. कितना स्पीड रखना चाहिए so that same distance 4/5 of the previous time में कवर करें. Same distance को पहले 5 hours लिया, अभी 4/5 of the 5 hours. 4/5 of 5 means 4 hours. Same distance को 4 घंटे में कंप्लीट करना है तो उसका स्पीड क्या होना चाहिए? तो 300 divided by 4 equal to 75 kilometer per hour. So accordingly we mark D as the correct option. Right? So next question. A train running 90 kilometer per hour. So speed दिया है. Speed is equal to 90 kilometer per hour. Crosses a pole in 10 seconds. So this concept is very clear. Pole crosses in time taken. Time for crossing pole is 10 seconds. Find the length of the train. So हमें पता है कोई भी ट्रेन अगर कोई पोल या मैन को क्रॉस करता है then distance will be equal to length of the train. So length of the train is equal to what? Distance. हमें distance find out करना है. So distance of the train, now you can see time दिया है सेकंड में, स्पीड दिया है किलोमीटर पर आवर में. So किलोमीटर पर आवर को पहले we have to convert into मीटर पर सेकंड. कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे? So 90 किलोमीटर पर आवर को मीटर पर सेकंड में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए we have to multiply 90 by 5/18. A formula we have already learned. So 5/18. Now 90, 18, 90 में how many times? 5 times. So 5 into 5, 25 meter per second. So here 90 kilometer per hour is equal to 25 मीटर पर सेकेंड. कहने का मतलब एक सेकंड में 25 मीटर जब स्पीड में जाएगा तभी एक घंटे में 90 किलोमीटर क्रॉस कर पाएगा. एक सेकंड में 25 मीटर का स्पीड में जब गाड़ी चलाएंगे, ट्रेन चलाएंगे, तभी एक घंटे में 90 किलोमीटर क्रॉस कर पाएगा. सो 90 किलोमीटर पर आवर का स्पीड इज इक्वल टू 25 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो हमें मीटर पर सेकेंड में मिला 25 मीटर पर सेकेंड. टाइम टेकन मिला 10. सो डिस्टेंस इक्वल टू व्हाट? डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू स्पीड इनटू टाइम. ये फॉर्मूला वी हैव सीन, स्पीड इनटू टाइम. तो डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? स्पीड कितना है? 25. टाइम कितना है? 10. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? 250 मीटर. So length of the train will be equal to distance, which is equal to 250 meter. Then accordingly you can mark option A as the correct answer. Option A is equal to 250 meter. Why we got this? क्यों मिला हमें ये? Because हमें पता है whenever the train crosses a pole, when the train crosses a pole, length of the train is equal to distance of the distance covered. So distance और length same है. So distance formula find out करने के लिए distance is equal to speed into time. Speed 25. 25 क्यों लिया? Because time दिया है सेकंड में. So speed will be in meter per second. किलोमीटर पर आवर को मीटर पर सेकंड में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए we have to multiply by 5/18. So we got 250 meter. So 250 meter is the correct answer. I hope it is clear to you. कोई भी डाउट है तो प्लीज राइट इट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख के बता दीजिए so that I can clear your doubts. Or if you want more and more videos of this particular topic, please do write in the comment box and then I can make more videos on the same topic. So I request you, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, okay, so that your support is most important for me. Next question. Train A, 80 meters long, is running at 25 kilometer per hour. Train A is what? 80 meter long and speed है 25 kilometer per hour. And train B is 120 meter long and running at 35 kilometer per hour. They are on the parallel track in the opposite direction. This word is very, very important. Same direction, opposite direction. These words are very, very important. So हमें पता है when the trains are in opposite direction, when the trains are moving in opposite direction, then the relative speed is equal to sum of the speed. So relative speed sum कितना है 25 plus 35, which is equal to 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर. 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर को मीटर पर सेकंड में करना है. क्यों? बिकॉज डिस्टेंस दिया है, लेंथ दिया है मीटर में. So 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर को we have to make into meter per second. So meter per second में करने के लिए we will multiply it by 5 by 18. Now we can cut this 3 how many times? 20 times. इसमें 3 कितना बार जाएगा? 6 times. Again 2 से कट करो 10 बार, इसमें 2 से कट करो 3. So it will become 10 into 5 50 by 3 meter per second. So relative speed मिल गया. Relative speed is equal to 50 by 3 meter per second. Total distance कितना है? Distance will be equal to, when the trains are moving in opposite direction, distance will be equal to sum, that is 80 और 120 को add करना है. 80 plus 120 which is equal to 200 meter. What we want to find out? Find the time taken. Time find out करना है. So time is equal to what? Time is equal to distance divided by speed. So distance कितना मिला? 200. Speed कितना मिला? 50 by 3. ये 3 कहाँ जाएगा? इधर जाएगा. So it will become 200 into 3 divided by 50. कट करो 50 और 200 को 4 times. So this will become 12 second. Now let us see 12 second option में है कि नहीं. Yes, option B is 12 second. So ये सारा shortcut method कैसे करना है, we will see it in the coming videos. Okay, so understand the concept first, how to do all these things. Okay. So now let us go to the next question. Now I hope you understood the concept. Meter per second, kilometer per hour, कब convert करना है, कैसे convert करना है, all these are very important. Okay, a train 220 meter long. So distance दिया, length दिया है, length is equal to 220 meter. Takes 20 seconds. Time दिया है 20 second. Crosses a platform. Platform का length दिया है, this is train length. Then platform का length दिया है 420 meter. What is the speed of the train? Speed हमें find out करना है. Speed equal to what? Now I am sure you can do this, but let us solve it here. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. So इधर distance कितना होगा? We know the concept. कोई भी train कोई भी platform को cross करता है, so total distance will be length of the train और length of the platform, दोनों add करना है. So 220 और 420 add करेगा तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? 640 मिलेगा. So distance हो गया 640 meter. Time taken is 20 second. 20 second time लिया. So कट करो 0 0 कट हो गया 2 और 64 में 32 times. So 32 meter per second. So now from the given option, mark correct answer option C, 32 meter per second. So I will tell you students, if you are practicing this type of questions with more and more questions, your speed will definitely increase. Okay. So these all are the important questions from time, speed, distance and time. If you have any problem, please let me know. Write in the comment box. Comment box में लिख के मेरे को बताइए कि क्या problem है, so that I can clear your doubts. I can make more videos on that. And once again, I request you, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe. And tomorrow onwards, we are starting a new mini course on quantitative aptitude and reasoning. I'll be telling you the complete shortcut method on this topic. Okay, so kindly join. A link is given in the description. ये 5 दिन का कोर्स है और ये कोर्स absolutely free है. It is free course for 5 days starting from tomorrow 1st February to 5 February. Okay, link दिया है description में. Kindly join. Okay. And in the next video, we will meet with a new topic, new questions. Take care. Bye bye.